Good evening, otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mass Diva. How's everyone doing tonight? So, how did everybody like that full moon? Did you guys get your communication on? Did you guys get your apology on? How'd that work out for you? I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope it worked out for everybody. I enjoyed it. I really loved it. That was a full moon in Gemini. I'm a Gemini. We're in that Sagittarius month. Sensational Delights is a Sagittarius, so we just we're really enjoying ourselves. All right, so tonight I'm going to talk about emotions. I'm going to talk about triggering emotions. I'm going to talk about men and their emotions. I'm going to talk about men triggering women's emotions, okay? All right. Now, remember when we were all kids, and there was a boy in your class and he liked you, so he used to bug you, right? He used to like you, so he used to tease you. He used to pull your hair, and he used to call you ugly, and he used to just tease you and bug you and everything like that. But that was his way of telling you he liked you, right? So he used to kind of pick on you, and he used to be kind of mean to you and stuff like that. It was really super toxic. Okay, right? So I'm not saying it was right, it was good, it was healthy or anything like that. But he was trying to trigger you to maybe get mad at him, right? Okay. Now, let's fast forward into we're all grown-ups. Okay. Some guys still have that inside them. All right. Here's the thing. I hate to break this to you, but men basically see us, their female counterpart, as an extension of themselves. Yeah. That's why when a man kind of moves up in a financial bracket, or he changes careers, or, he has some major life change, sometimes he switches women because he has a different image of himself. So men, basically, they're ego-based, okay? They see us women as an extension of themselves. So when men are in a certain mood, they kind of want us to be in the certain mood with them, okay? That's why when men are unhappy, they try to take it out on us. And they want to trigger our mood. They want to make us unhappy too. That's why they take their bad mood out on us, okay? That's why when they're unhappy with themselves, they're projecting it onto us, and they try to take their bad mood out on us, okay? So that's why they are unable to have any empathy. Women are just the opposite. We have our bad moods, and we take it out on them too, but it's just really not the same. So when a man is miserable with himself, he will take it out on his lady. All right. It's just, like when a boy is being mean to the girl he likes, okay? But the man will be miserable, he'll hate his job, or he'll hate his life, or he'll just hate himself. And he will take it out on the person he loves the most, his lady, okay? Or the person who loves him the most, all right? So the person who loves him the most is going to suffer the most. He's going to take it out on the person who loves him the most. So I'm just going to tell you what you need to do as the lady in his life when he does stuff like this. So, let me tell you what happened when I was answering questions about this, right? So this lady's writing in and she says, my husband's horrible. At night he tosses and turns in bed, and he gets up in the morning and he's just awful. He's in a bad mood in the morning, and I'm like, well, I don't like being up in the morning either. I'm really unhappy. Don't wake me up first thing in the morning. It's like a bad idea. I'm a night person, and, I'm not good, I have nightmares at night, and just don't wake me up in the morning, because chances are I didn't get a very good sleep anyway. But apparently her husband is really horrible in the morning. He takes it out on everybody. So this other guy writes in and says, give your husband fellatio. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, so your husband's this major class jerk and you want to reward him? No. No. Only when your husband treats you like a freaking queen should you give him fellatio, okay? No, you do not reward somebody who's treating you horribly with fellatio. Don't ever do that. Never do that. Okay, never reward bad behavior with something like that. Never. So I just was kind of like, was that her husband writing in? I mean, that was like the worst suggestion ever. So my suggestion was, make a separate bedroom. Just start, either move his stuff out of your room if you decide you want to stay in that room. Make up the couch in the den, move all his stuff into that room, and say, well, now we're sleeping in separate bedrooms. Stop making him breakfast. Stop doing things for him. Take his credit card, go and get your hair and nails done. Go give yourself a shopping spree. Just basically stop doing things for him. Just ignore him in the morning. Don't make him breakfast. Don't do anything. Just completely ignore him. Okay? So, if he's going, because the thing is, you don't want to cater to that. And if he's like, well, we're sleeping in separate bedrooms, just say, well, I mean, I noticed you're not happy in the morning, and I really, I don't want to be around that. So now we sleep in separate bedrooms. And he's like, oh, well, it's nothing personal. Well, nothing personal. Well, you're taking it out on me, so it is personal. So we can sleep in separate bedrooms now. From now on, we're a separate bedroom marriage. And by the way, because of what you're putting me through, I spent like $2,000 of your credit card. So I think that's only fair. He'll probably fix his attitude real quick. Just hit him in his wallet. It's like, oh, I don't have a warm body to sleep with next to now. My money, you're draining my bank account now because I'm being a major tool. Oh, I see what's going on. And now he's being ignored. All right. So if you don't have the resources to do a thing like that, next time he's just acting like a jerk, just act like it's not happening. Just walk away with a big smile on your face. Just be like, okay, well, I'm going to the market now. All right. Bye, honey. Just act like he's not doing it. Act so unbothered. Just act like he's not doing it at all. Act completely unbothered and like you're just like, just act like a complete dumb ditz. Like he's not doing it at all. Because what he's trying to do is he's trying to make you even more upset than he is. And he's trying to make you go, what's wrong? Are you okay? Let me cater to you. That's what he's trying to, and then he's trying to take it out on you. He wants somebody to take it out on. He wants to make you feel even worse than he does. And the thing is, we women are so much more emotional than men. So he's trying to trigger your emotions. He's trying to make you feel worse than he feels. He wants somebody to take it out on because you're the, emotionally and physically weaker vessel. He wants somebody to take it out on. He wants to bully you. Okay? He wants to take it out on you because he has no one else to take it out on because he feels, he just feels inferior. He feels bad about himself. He wants somebody to take it out on. Okay? That's the little boy in him wanting to pick on somebody. All right, because he's being bullied at work, or he just feels, like an inferior person. He's trying to take it out on somebody, and that somebody is you. All right, because something happened when he was growing up that screwed his head up. Okay, or he has some kind of chemical imbalance, or there's something majorly wrong, and he needs his ass kicked. Okay, so you need to just the more he does it, the more you need to go around going like it doesn't bother you. Oh, you know what? You know what happened today? This happened. And just be completely happy about it. All right. Because you know what's going to happen next? He's going to start fault finding with you. And it's going to be imaginary stuff. He's going to decide you're cheating on him. He's going to decide you're a bad housekeeper. He's going to decide you're a bad cook. And just go, all my other boyfriends loved my cooking. Start talking about your other boyfriends, about how they're better than him every time he doesn't go, well, so-and-so loved my cooking. Start making him feel like the tool that he is. Start comparing him to other guys when he starts putting you down. Okay? And just be and act like it doesn't hurt your feelings. It's okay, but you have to act like it doesn't hurt your feelings, okay? But and just go, okay, well, I'm going to the store now. Do you want anything? And just, act like a total ditz and act like it doesn't bother you. And I mean, because I've been in those situations before where I've been with guys that are just like, they're trying to take it out on me, okay? And a lot of these men that you're with, they feel like you're too good for them. And the more they feel like you're too good for them, because, hun, you probably are, okay? Just keep it real. You're probably too good for them. Those are the guys that are going to act like that, all right? So the more they act like that, the more they're going to try to put you down because they want to bring you down to their level, okay? The more you act like you're in a good mood. Because just take it as a compliment. It is. They're going to try to make you feel bad about yourself, all right? They're going to talk about how some chick on TV's hot. Oh, guys talk about me like that. Yeah, I get compliments like that all the time. Not from you, but so many other guys say that to me. And just say stuff like that so he knows other guys are talking to you like that. And just be like, okay, well, I'm going to go do such and such now. And just act like it doesn't bother you. Every time he compliments, talks about how hot someone else is because he's trying to make you feel bad about yourself. Talk about how other guys are telling you how hot you are. Because that's why he's doing it. Okay? Because he knows other guys think you're hot. Okay? So every time he does it, he's trying to hurt you. All right? He's trying to be mean to you. He's trying to make you feel inferior. So you just act like it doesn't bother you and reinforce that you are hot. Okay? So it's okay to be nice nasty back. Okay? And just say that. Whenever he goes to say something like that back. Because he's really trying to bring you down. He's trying to trigger your emotions. And go dress up really pretty and go, okay, I'm going out, bye. And then leave. And then if he tries to text you, where are you going? When are you coming back? Oh, I'll be back soon. Don't tell him where you're going or when you'll be back. Just say, oh, soon. I'm going to go out and have some fun. Bye. Just make him wonder where you are. And he could sit home in his bad mood and microwave a dinner without you cooking for him. Here's something I did when I was in my first marriage. My first husband could not find a bad thing to say about me, so he tried to say I was a bad cook. So I said, okay, well, I won't cook for you anymore. So I didn't cook for him. Everyone else thinks I'm a good cook. And then he tried to say I couldn't make a decent cup of coffee. You know what I did for a living? I was a barista. So I said, well, I'm employed as, to make coffee for people. But, I got a job doing that. So, but that's too bad if, I get paid to do that. But that's too bad if you don't think so. I go, a lot of guys give me tips because I do that. But it's probably because I'm cute. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. That sure is a fun job. Well, I don't need to make you coffee then. If you don't like the way I do things, I don't need to do things for you anymore. But it was just because he was feeling bad about himself. But you see how I kind of mentioned that? He stopped saying that. Here's another thing guys do. Sensational Delights made a content today about guys being slapped. This is what guys will do. They will try to make you mad and try to get you to slap them. Yeah, I know, you're like, I would love to slap somebody. Yeah, we all would. I'd love to slap people lots of times. They actually want you to do it, though. I know you're like, I wish I can get away with putting hands on a lot of people. But, you're afraid they're going to press charges, right? Well, the thing is, men want you to slap them. They enjoy it. So what you want to do is avoid slapping them. I've had guys try to like, oh, you want to slap me? I'm like, well, it didn't cross my mind, but, you know, because I think you're going to call the cops. So, you know, or the neighbors are going to or something. So, no, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to, you know, you're not going to get me to do that and then call the cops on me. You know, no, because you can, you know, you can't actually call the cops on a woman and get her in trouble for that. So I'm not going to, you know, take a chance like that and go to jail. And I can probably hit harder than I look like I can, but I'm not going to, you know, slap someone and get the cops called on me. No way. But guys actually want women to slap them. It turns them on. So don't slap a man. It's because it's like giving him a reward. He feels sexually excited by it. Don't, and you know, and when men see women fight, it turns them on. Don't fight a woman. Don't like fight over a guy. Okay, don't ever fight over a guy. Don't ever like fight another woman and you're fighting over a guy, because of course it turns them on. Why wouldn't it? Okay, so don't slap another woman and don't slap a man. Okay, seriously, do not slap a man because it turns him on. It's like some kind of BDSM thing. Okay, so don't do it. It's, you know, like guys go, hurt me. Yeah, I mean, they like being slapped. So, and what they're doing is they're provoking your emotions. They want to provoke your emotions. So what you want to do is just avoid reacting negatively. So you want to not put hands on them. You don't want to slap them. You don't want to get mad. You don't want to cry. Okay? If they're trying to say someone else is hot, talk about all the guys who talk about how hot you are all the time, because that's what they're thinking. They know other guys think you're hot. They know you're too good for them. That's why they're talking about how hot other women are and complimenting other women and not you, because they know you're too hot for them. Okay, that's why they're doing that. So, you know, just talk about how other guys think you're hot all the time. You know, okay, well, I'm going to go and get some compliments now. You know, it's just like, that's, you know, got to do what you got to do. So, you know, well, you can think that to yourself. You don't have to go tell them that's what you're doing, but you know that's what you're doing. So, let's see what else. They're constantly trying to trigger your emotions. You need to stay in a state of unbotheredness. Don't let anything they do trigger you, because they're doing it on purpose. Okay, that's when people are trying to control you. That's because they feel out of control, and it's because they hate themselves. Men don't have an excuse to be as moody as they are. I mean, you know how we have that one red messy friend that comes to see us once a month? All right, we have an excuse. That red messy friend is a real troublemaker. Okay, and stays for a week. Okay, so we have an excuse to have mood swings. All right, they don't. But for some reason, they get in their little moods or whatever, and they take it out on us. Okay, so the more unbothered we act, the more control we have over the situation, because that's just them hating themselves and trying to control us. So the more they act like that, spend their money, turn it around on them, rub it in their face that other guys want us, make them, you know, don't sleep in the same bed with them, move our stuff to another room or move their stuff to another room, make yourself look super pretty and go out and have a good time without them. Maybe go have some drinks with some of your female friends. Okay. Just, you know, I'm not saying go cheat on them or go give some other guy fellatio. Don't do any messed up stuff like that. Even though you probably feel like doing that, don't do that. Don't be ratchet. But, you know, make them wonder if you're doing some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Scare them a little bit. You know, they deserve it. You know, they're messed up for doing that to you. But they are going to try to trigger your emotions because they know women are emotional. You know, they want to hurt you. They're trying to hurt you, okay, because they're hurting. You know how they say hurt people hurt people? That's them. Okay, so you got to rise above it. All right, and if a guy's just like perpetually in these bad moods and trying to control you with their bad mood and trying to intimidate you and try to give you low self-esteem, you just need to just get rid of him. I mean, if that's his default personality trait, you just gotta chuck him, throw him in the dumpster where he belongs, and go get yourself a guy that, you know, that's not his dominant trait. You know what I'm saying? Like, get you a good guy, because, you know, there's good guys out there that you know, don't go around doing that all the time. Every guy gets in a bad mood, but if you have a guy that just hates himself and just does that all the time, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Because nobody wants to be around a guy who acts like a little bitch all the time. Okay? So, this is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mask Diva. Do not let people and their bad moods get you. I love you all. Do not slap any men, please. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, look at Sensational Delight's latest video. Okay? It'll explain the whole slapping thing. I love you all, and I will see you in the next content. Bye-bye.